Beating on the road, you. It's more than a crush. I said it's more than a crush. That's what I said. It's more than a crush. That's what somebody's saying to you. What's up? That's your song, by the way. Really? That's what we're doing? What the hell? Come on. What's up, man? What up? All right. Collective read. So you got, for those of you guys that are readers specifically, okay. There's a karmic that thinks that you don't know that they get readings from you, okay. But either you know or you just found out, that they're a karmic, maybe by the reading that you were doing for them. Okay. This shit's crazy. 111 on the timer, 444 behind that. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know, this could be a family member of yours, a female from your family or something like that, who's underneath a false profile, YouTube account, Twitter, TikTok, whatever it is, okay, wherever you are. This person's disguised. They could have been coming off as a supporter the whole time, right? And you could have known this, right? Because I know who comes to me who's karmic, especially the ones who are actually against me specifically, right? I still do the readings. You know what I'm saying? It's what I do, right? But I still know that it's the karmic. Yeah, I still know that it's the karmic. You can't mistake it. You just can't. You can't. Like, their energy tells on them. But yeah. Like, they really be thinking that you're not intuitive, bro. Like, has what you've done not been proof enough yet? Like there's not enough confirmation in my ear. You didn't hear it, but is that not proof enough yet? It's ridiculous. Your story's not going to change because you try to be nice, or you're under a false identity, trying to sell somebody something under false pretenses or whatever. Like, your energy will tell on you, okay? Especially if it's filthy. Like, oh my God, I went to the gym tonight. Oh my God, it just seemed like extra vibrant up in there today. Like, it was crowded. I mean, packed like sardines. Like, I've never seen it like that before. Right? And let me tell you, I saw about 6 or 7 of the stalkers, that usually stalk me, like desperate, sweating, just looking pitiful and things like that. Okay, I wasn't there that long. I left it. It was just too much for me. Like, I couldn't. But they're scrambling. You know what I'm saying? They're scrambling. All right, 3, 2. Mess. Could be your mom. Somebody's mom behind that profile. Could be a sister. Could be an old friend of yours. Could be somebody's partner. Okay, a King of Pentacles. Whoever King of Pentacles is with, that's who it is. Baby mama. Could even be your sister to somebody. Huh. Well, all right, then. Let's get busy. Nah, I ain't gonna say it. I can say it. All right, host Rich, tap me in the collective, please. Say hi to your boo, cause they watching. The sun, the number one, Taurus, Sagittarius, bonus. Yeah, somebody's all bark, no bite. South Node, Virgo, upright. You hear that dog barking back there? You know, just all bark, no bite. So, yeah, so literally what I just said, somebody's been exposed. Okay, somebody that requested a reading from some of you, or somebody showing up in your vicinity. Okay. Oh yeah, because they started to send feminine. They send feminines in too. You know, females, right? They were sending males, and then the females, I guess, couldn't resist. They had to be in the environment too. So kind of like they go in the building, right, and then they fan out. You go over here. You go way over here. Like, try not to look. Like we know each other. You know what I'm saying? But you can't. The eyes don't lie. They're the windows to the soul. The eyes do not lie. Okay, and it's kind of like your energy sets them up, right? Because they can't help but look at you. They can't help but, you know what I'm saying? It's like this gaze, right? It's like your energy stuns them. It stuns them. So what they think they're going to do on the way to you, right? Your energy throws them off. It's like it's too powerful, right? It's too potent. They kind of like get discombobulated. It's like truth serum in the presence of a liar, right? If a karmic person comes up to you, right, and they try to tell you a lie, right? Within them speaking the words that they're speaking, if you're listening, they'll tell on themselves without knowing that they're telling on themselves, right? Because what's on a man's heart will come out of his mouth, regardless of if they're trying to hide it or not. You just got to have the ears to hear it, right? And I'm a word connoisseur. Like, I will break that shit down. Okay, I don't even need to. I can tell by your handwriting. I can look, read a person through their handwriting. Okay, their lack of punctuation. Okay, or their overuse of punctuation. Like, I can read between the lines. Okay, and so can you. So can you. Hell, that's something I've been able to do as a child. I didn't even know that it was a gift until I did, right? Murder, She Wrote, Shaka, Dimas, and Pliers. All right, let's see. Sullen. When you're feeling unhappy to the point that it turns into an ongoing mood. So somebody is depressed. It ain't you. Embarrassed. You should be. Feeling you get when something or someone makes you feel awkward, silly, or uncomfortable in front of others. So you're watching me, Karmic. Yeah, you're watching me. Yes, I knew it was you. Absolutely. Shock, huh? Shock. Yeah. Well, you should stop trying. And believe. Believe, why don't you? Fawning. All right, feeling a deep need to please someone in order to maintain safety or get them to like you. Okay, like I said, somebody's been acting like a supporter in your comment section because somebody told them to. Delighted, feeling greatly pleased. I guess this was supposed to shake you up or something like that. Observe. You're not stupid. You're not stupid. You saw who was hiding behind that wall, trying to appear as somebody else. They had a demon speaking to them. You got the holy side of the divine speaking to you. You see that bird is bigger. It's more colorful, more vibrant. So something doesn't equal up. Yeah, this is a doppelganger too. So this can be a doppelganger. The one trying to be you. copying the way that you dress, trying to, okay, they still can't dress like your style is your style. Okay, you could shop, you can have name brand things, right? But you could shop, like some of you guys could shop like vintage, some of you guys could, hell, shop at the dollar store, at Ross, a clearance rack. You know what I'm saying? You know how to put your pieces together, and that's real fashion right there. It's not about all the bright and the flashy things. With the name brands on them. Really, with these name brands, they sell you the knockoff is the same as the name brand for most of these things. Okay, all that's missing is the label. That's it. That's all. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Dear mama. Somebody mama going to jail. Hugging on my mama from a jail cell. Somebody mama going to prison. She should have minded her business. Your son is not your husband. Whoever I'm talking to, somebody's mama. Hell, could even be my birth giver. Okay, I'm not your husband, lady. I don't know the weird obsession you got with me, but you need to let it go. Okay, whoever's mama got a weird obsession with them, they need to let it go. Get help. Something. Okay, yeah, somebody's mother's obsessed with the kid that they birthed. That's a grown ass adult, and tries to hide it. Ugh. I'm so glad. That's why I'm so glad I don't fuck with none of my family members. None of them are relatives. No. They're fucked up in the head. Fucked up in the head. Okay. And they're all on one accord with the shit. Hence, the black sheep, right? The black sheep is nothing like the rest of, their relatives. Okay? That's why they're the black sheep. They're ostracized because they don't do and they don't go along with and agree with the things that the others agree with. Because they know right from wrong, because they know, what feels right and what doesn't. Okay? Some of you guys could have gotten scrutinized and abused for being smarter than the adults that were around you when you were a kid. I know that happened to me a few times. Made a spectacle of me in front of the whole family. I was the one to shit on and to make everybody else feel better about themselves. Uncles and aunts and cousins and yeah, that's no more though. That's no more though. Hate from the other side. Yeah, aftermath. 21 could be significant. Number 12, return, awakening, escape, atonement, freedom. So you and someone has paid, you paid your debt. Okay, your spiritual or your karmic debt, you paid it. You and a certain someone that you are falling madly in love with by the day. Okay. For some of you, it's a love that's already been there for the longest time. All right, if you've known this person, and it's just resurfacing. Okay, it's graduated. It's graduated. It's elevated. Childhood memories. You hear what he said? Treasure. So the aftermath is you receiving something that belongs to you, okay, a treasure. Whether it's owed or you did the healing for it yourself, okay? Both could be for some of y'all. Freedom. 13 could be significant, 31. Somebody could have kids, ages 12 and 13. Significant, okay. Freedom. Came right back out. Boy, freedom, that's 3 times. Somebody could be screaming freedom. All right, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. Okay, rebirth. Forgiveness, approach, helper. Somebody needs your help. They want to approach you to ask for forgiveness, but they're not sorry. They're not sorry, okay? Get mad all you want. I'm just telling the truth. They're not sorry. They're just desperate. Departure and crossing. They can't go with you. They can't go with you. 25 can be significant. 52, number 7, number 8. So two people are close in age. Okay, it's gonna be siblings. It's gonna be nephews or nieces of someone, of you. Twins or Irish twins, something with the birthdays. could be the birthdays can be at the end of the year. Like one's birthday could be like December, end of December, and the other one the beginning of January, or like the end of January, the beginning of February, something like that. Reincarnation, reward, apotheosis, and intervention. Death. So people that have followed you from a past life into this one, okay, followed you through the portal, you know, God allowed, right? Because you need to work off this karmic debt, right? Burn it off of you, okay? So, you know, overall, all of these things that happened to you, you know, they were maybe not meant to happen, you know, specifically the way that they happened, right? Like, but it was meant to help you to grow, right? It wasn't to destroy you, right? It was to advance you. You know, while these people were stuck on a one track mind to destroy you, right? They were actually helping you. They were actually helping you to grow. Yeah, we've been telling them that this whole time. They just didn't want to believe us. Okay, so we busted through some type of threshold. Monoliths can be significant. Joe, I want to know. Every time I come around, I get weak. Nobody ever made me feel this way. Somebody's bound. Some people are bound. You've achieved something. Yeah. Somebody going to prison, man. They could already be there. Or on their way. I, for one, I can't wait to get the calls. Yeah, you know so-and-so got like that. Hey, you know your family getting loaded into the paddy wagon. You know they going away. You know, for false documents. You know, forging your signatures and you know, trying to put you in bondage because of the animosity that they hold for you. Okay, and the abuse that they contributed. Oh, they got an attitude. They got an attitude. Oh, they're good. Oh. Oh. Oh, somebody passed away due to some voodoo. So somebody traveled to get some voodoo done. I don't know. Somebody could have went overseas or confirmation. Somebody went overseas. Somebody went overseas to get some voodoo done, and this could be both of them passing away, or one of them. Somebody could have also unalived a past partner of theirs. Okay. Could be air sign. Don't have to be. Yeah, but you're protected. Mercury retrograde. Okay, I'm sick of you. Okay, you're protected. All right, your divine masculine is protected. It's gonna be your divine masculine as well. Protected from some type of feminine energy. Yeah, they can have people following them around, flying monkeys. So divine masculine, if I'm talking to you, okay, you just started to wake up. Okay, you do have people around you that are stalking you, that are following you. Okay, be aware of that. Don't be in fear of that, but be aware of it. Don't explain anything away, okay? And do not, if you get a certain nudge or a certain feeling, it's for a reason, okay? If you feel like you shouldn't go somewhere today, it's for a reason, all right? If you're feeling doubts about, a certain person that you usually get, negative things usually happen, right? It's telling you something, okay? Just like the same for the positive side of things, right? If something brings you peace, that's the right way to go, right? If something gives you peace of mind, body, spirit, that's the right way to go, okay? No matter what anybody else says, listen to you, listen to your heart, to, your mind, okay? Not anybody else's, okay? That's trying to work against you. Advice is okay, right? But ultimately, you have to be the one to make the decision. People will try to control you without you even knowing that they're, controlling you. That's what a handler does. Oh no, I love you, and You're my boo. You're my boo. I love you, Blue. That's my boo. You know, they're enemies the whole damn time. The whole time. I was gonna use that. Yeah, let's use this one. Yeah, we outgrew each other, ignoring the pain. All right, and the feelings are mutual with somebody else. The actual person. Okay. Hell, maybe y'all used to hold hands when y'all was kids. Or just be close. I think somebody knows what turned you on. Whoever your person is, I think it's already embedded in the both of you. It's, you know, all you have to do is think about the other person, and you're just at 1,000, right? Okay, in the best way possible. Can't let you go. No, we ain't gonna listen to no whining and crying about how they don't want you to leave and come back, please. And baby, don't leave me. And no. Okay, some of you guys are no longer doing, you know, restarts or second chances or things of that nature because you're standing your ground. Yeah. I feel you on that. Like, I don't do second chances. I just don't do them. You know, you get one. That's it. You know, you cheat. Bye. You lie to me. Bye. You know what I'm saying? You know, some things can be worked out, but no, those two are non-negotiables. Non-negotiables. You don't think of me? I don't think you think of somebody either. Inevitable. Never again. You don't love me. I need to reach out. It is worth it. Inconsistencies. So somebody will never change. Okay. From the womb to the tomb. Okay. Miss me in the reverse. Somebody's left ear can be ringing. You're hearing this high-pitched ringing. Okay. You know, it depends on what it is, okay? Because it's not that one set thing. It could be different things. It could be your hearing's being, you know, fine-tuned at times. Okay, it could be a warning, depending on what side is ringing. Okay, it just depends. So listen to your intuition. Yeah, somebody's free and they're happy, they're delighted. Okay, and someone else is embarrassed because somebody freed themselves and their life started to improve. Okay, so somebody is being seen as the problem. You know, taking into account that both sides have a part to play. Okay, so, you know, we're not just gonna say, you know, karmic this and karmic that, right? You gotta side to play too, and, you know, you gotta take responsibility for, you know, whatever it was that you was lacking at the time, right? Staying somewhere too long, allowing somebody to play in your face, okay? Not standing up for yourself, right? It is worth it in the reverse. So something is not worth it, not at all. Okay, and you do not miss someone. Miscommunication, unsolved issues, second option. Yeah, so this is the type of person that keeps a second option waiting in the wings just in case, you know, something doesn't work out. Yeah, and that's not somebody that you need to, you know, deal with at all. Okay, if somebody ain't balls to the wall, you know, taking a leap with you without somebody waiting in the wings because they don't know the outcome to it, you're not supposed to know the outcome to it. That's what faith is for. You're not supposed to know the outcome. You're supposed to have faith that the outcome is going to be exactly what you want it to be. You know, manifesting. That's what makes it. Okay? You know, if you're fearing something, you know, oh, this is not going to work out, or oh, they're not going to like me, or they're going to reject me, and then that's exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. So don't think about what you don't want. Think about what you do want. Okay? A lot of you guys are out of that realm of, you know what I'm saying, thinking. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. But those of you that are still dealing with that, think about what you do want and not what you don't. Because whatever you give your energy to, that's exactly what you're going to pull towards you. I promise you that's exactly what you're going to pull towards you. I've done it, I don't know how many times. Okay? I got scars to show. I got scars to show it. Oh, let me tell you something. Get kind of hot. Somebody could drive an Impala. Somebody could be on tour. Okay. I know there's a couple rappers or musicians that watch my channel. Okay, so somebody could be on tour right now. You can be watching me while you're on a tour bus, or yeah, somebody is watching me in their little, what is that, a bunk bed or something like that? The beds that they got on a tour bus. Somebody's watching me on their cell phone or a monitor. What? I didn't know they watch me. What? Okay. I'm flattered. I ain't gonna say the name, no. All right, you can see in 2222, 888, 555, 1111, 111. Even double triple zeros, 666, sevens, fours. All right, recent past, collective. Knight of Cups in the reverse. High Priestess, Eight of Swords, King of Pentacles, Death. Knight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. It's like somebody tried to come in and get like a dose of your energy and go back to try to produce off of it. A King of Pentacles in the reverse. Try to pull a fast one. But your energy is unattainable. It cannot be messed with. Okay, your energy is severed from these people or this person's energy. Okay, so it doesn't matter if they show up in the same environment as you. They think that they can get close to you or be in the same place you are and they can rub off on you. No, absolutely not. Okay, absolutely not. Yeah, like you didn't know what they were up to. Absolutely you did. Just because you don't say that you know or that you're not flipping out and all of this does not mean that you're ignorant to their devices. And somebody hasn't learned that up until this point already, so I don't know. Somebody's stuck on stupid, as my grandpa would say. Used to say. Well, he still says it. Even being deceased, okay, he still says it. It's hard, but it's fair. Death. Somebody's emotional. Somebody's crying. Okay, about an ending. Okay, even about a death, the aftermath of something. Okay, somebody's riddled with guilt. Okay, the Lovers, Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, the Knight of Wands. Somebody's guilty because they slept with your person in the past. Okay. And they felt like there was a badge of honor or something like that. Yeah. I got your man, I got your man. Somebody feels stupid now. Yeah, somebody feels stupid now. Because you knew something the whole time, you just didn't say anything. Just like I got done mentioning. You knew that somebody was connected with another person. You don't care. Like these people refuse for you. They refuse to believe that you do not care. Because they care so much. And then they're shocked when they realize that you really don't. Yeah, somebody's a money-hungry hoe. Okay, there could be a whole family of money-hungry hoes. Cupid, 112. Cupid was hitting my ass last night, or during the read the other day, if y'all saw that. So you could be, like I said, something's increasing. Okay, your I won't say your feelings for someone because, well, yeah, they're increasing, but, the love is increasing, okay? The feelings are steady, okay? They're not, it's not like feeling one way today and then feeling a different way tomorrow, right? In a negative aspect. No, it's growing. Something is going up like a ladder, okay? Okay, you guys can be having sexual intercourse in the spiritual realm. Okay, the two of you together. Okay, that's private. It's y'all business. Okay. Four of Wands. Holy matrimony. Okay, I'm hearing the song Matrimony. King of Wands, the Star. Queen of Wands, Three of Cups. Look at y'all. Y'all look good. Y'all look good. Mm-hmm. The Magician, the Fool, the Seven of Pentacles, Judgment, Queen of Swords. Somebody's waiting for a person to announce something, and they're not going to announce it. Somebody wants to know who your person is, okay? You're not going to announce it. People will find out when it's time for the world to find out. The world, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands. Somebody could be trying to contact another person in secret. Okay. No, somebody closed out some type of continuous cycles, okay? Or they're wrapping it up. Somebody's transitioning. So this is your person. They're transitioning. Okay, it could even be you transitioning out of something. The both of you. All right, and then the communication comes. So there's some communication coming. Yeah, somebody's saying you won't know unless you give something a try. Okay. Yeah, somebody found that what a Queen of Swords was saying is true. Somebody that's in the spotlight, okay? Somebody that's popular. Yeah, what they were saying is true. The betrayal that they were saying that somebody was doing or involved in, yeah, it's true. So somebody's the truth. Somebody's finding out that somebody is gifted. What somebody says is what's happening, okay? Page of Cups. Somebody's about to offer their feelings to another person. Okay. The Star in the reverse. The Two of Wands in reverse. Somebody is hoping and praying that something fails, that something does not get off the ground. Okay, that somebody does not, somebody's hoping that somebody does not exchange with a person. Temperance. Three of Swords. Yeah. Third parties from the past. Nine of Pentacles in reverse is the people who are financially codependent. Okay, Two of Pentacles, yeah. They try to act like, they try to show up, like they got it together, but they don't. Their life's in shambles. There's a fire sign in your energy, a karmic one. The Devil. Strength, Leo. There's a karmic Leo in your karmic Leo who puts you in a third party in your energy. Yeah, who's going through a tower. They're trying to make you regulators. Now, LA could be significant. West Hollywood. I used to live in West Hollywood. You're dismantling the industry. Yeah. So first from the outside and then from the inside. Okay. God's already got some people in there, Okay. Some artists that are there. Okay. Some new ones up and coming. Yeah, but it's like something happened first from the outside, and now it's being infiltrated from the inside, okay? So God is sending his people out, okay? It's like the next line of defense going out, okay? And then the next line steps up. Artist. God is putting his artists in the industry, okay? And it's going to be a slow, going in, God's people being sent in and removing those that should not be there, right? A dismantling from the inside out, okay? Or from the outside in. Both, okay? Artists. Somebody's spirit animals protecting them, okay? Even passed on pets. Okay, the spirit of your passed on pets are around you. Okay, if you have any passed on pets, yeah, they can alert you or alarm you. You know what I'm saying? When things are When things are not right, yeah, somebody's trying to make you dizzy too. I rebuke that in Jesus' name. Send it back to wherever it came from. Somebody's trying to make you delirious, okay, or trying to mess with your thought process, your intelligence, how quick you are, quick-witted. Chariot. Yeah, these are artists being fast-tracked, okay? All right, so some of you guys are taking off. Some of you guys being pushed to the next level. There's some stars falling and there's some stars rising. The changing of the guard. Judgment. I can't make it up, baby. Okay, it's Six of Swords. Something's being done stealthy. Like ninjas. So, going undetected. It's like when God sent in spies, right? I think one time he sent in David and Jonathan, I believe so, to spy out the land, of giants. I think it was David and Jonathan, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. They would go in and spy out the land, you know what I'm saying, to see, how they had to overcome. Oh my God, man, somebody is, I don't know, golly. Okay, I feel it. Just take it away, please. Man, I don't know how somebody walks around like that. Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, like, I don't know if somebody's on a hard drug. That's what it feels like. Like, I don't know how somebody can walk upright, like, keep their balance. Like, maybe somebody's staggering or something like that, or maybe somebody's drunk. Like, pissy drunk, sloppy drunk. Oh, my God. Yeah, hold on. I gotta drink some water, because that shit is... I gotta burn some, what you call it, because it's a little too much for me. A little too much for me. Oh man, somebody's sick too. Like, oh man, somebody's throwing up a lot. Somebody can't keep it. Somebody's getting hit with a lot of backfires, man. And they're sick. Like, somebody is down bad. Like, the shit is strong. Like, it's damn near overtaking me. Okay, feels better. All right. So there's some celebrities that are about to fall. They're about to take a fall. They're begging, they're pleading right now. Okay, trying to send prayers up, but it's kind of like, yeah, God's turning to, yeah. He's not, he can hear it, but he ain't listening. Yeah, people's sins have reached people's sins. Yeah. Something, prayers are like an incense or like a sweet aroma to the Most High, right? And this is not a sweet aroma to the Most High. So it's like, it's a bad odor to the Most High. It's like bitter. It's like bile, shit. Yeah, your energy feels so good to somebody, says Erica Badu. Okay. Somebody's grown adult child has found themselves. The lights on upstairs. Okay, not to say that they're just awake. Okay, they're awake, and this could be somebody's mom that's been riding off the coattail of their son or their daughter. This could even be like a child star's parent not having control over their adult star child. Five of Wands. So there's chaos and ruckus going on. Yeah, somebody doesn't have control over somebody's love choices anymore. Somebody's mom could have been controlling, or their dad could have been controlling their love choices from behind the scenes so that they could stay in the position that they're in. Page of Wands. Four of Swords. Five of Cups. Yeah, somebody's feeling some type of way. They're obsessing over somebody's sex life, how it's gonna be. You know, the person is gonna be with. Like, somebody needs to mind their business. Justice. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, because somebody's getting what they want, what they deserve. Yeah, and somebody just can't take that. Some people just can't take that. So I'm just getting a bombarding. Like, there's a lot of people just trying to throw shit on you, okay? It could even be during, like, this read, okay? Or when you're doing something. At the moment or the time that you're doing something, whatever that is, like on stage or, you know, on a platform, you know, people are trying to throw work at you. Eight of Pentacles. Archangel Michael. Raphael. Yeah, Archangel Raphael. Please, thank you. The Sun. Current energies. So something's cleared out, something cleared up. So breakthrough, okay. Knight of Swords. It's kind of like, you know, the horses at the horse races, you know, when they, I don't know if they shoot off a gun or like a ringing or something goes off, and then the gates open and the horses are out the gate. You know, that's what it's giving me. Something's cleared up and the horses are out the gate. Could be an actual horse race. Okay, somebody could like to go to the horse races. Five of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Temperance. Knight of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands. Somebody's weak. People are weak, fatigued. They have no energy. Okay, it's like somebody, just picture a time in your life when you were the most sick that you've ever been, right? And you're so weak and you can't even lift your head up off the pillow, right? You're like, you know, you're groaning, you're moaning, you're like, you know, we've all been that sick before, to where we're just like rocking back and forth, or, you know, trying to comfort ourselves, right? There's a lot of groaning, a lot of moaning, something like that. Okay, somebody's sick, or somebody cannot withstand something. Okay, like somebody's in a bed rocking back and forth, like side to side, like somebody's changing, somebody's shifting, somebody's restless, they can't get comfortable. Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands. Somebody's really trying to make me delirious, dizzy up here. All right, got it up off of me. Your imagination is very important, okay? Just like I just experienced just now, right? See, now I'm not feeling the delirium anymore because I closed my eyes and imagine, you know, getting that energy up off me, you know, like my energy, like blasting it out the way, and that's what happened. Okay, so your imagination is important, okay? Why do you think that people try to kill your dreams and the childlike spirit that you have when you're a kid, right? Because your imagination is important, okay, to your development, to you being able to hear, see, okay, feel, understand. Seven of Wands. Somebody trying to slow someone down, okay, from moving towards a person. Somebody's trying to throw somebody's peace off so they can throw their trip off, or somebody's headed towards someone, so somebody's trying to throw them off. It's giving me like Balaam and his donkey. You know how the angel blocked, you know, Balaam's donkey from moving any further? Okay, but Balaam couldn't see the angel, right? But the donkey could. You know what I'm saying? So it's giving that. You know, whichever side you're on, put yourself there. Yeah, there's Balaam the donkey, and there's the angel standing in front, blocking the donkey. Or that would be the angel standing in front, blocking the donkey. Rough Riders Anthem. As Dark as Hell Is. That's the album title. The Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's mad. They're a hater. Whatever makes this relationship taboo, or not the traditional relationship, whether it's same sex, whether it's race, religion, whatever it is. Somebody is really trying to throw like a stick in somebody's spoke. You know, like you're riding a bike and somebody throws a thick ass stick in the back of your spoke, and you go flying over the handlebars. Somebody's trying to do that. Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords, the World, Eight of Cups. Yeah, this is a closed case or something like that. There's going to be some artists that are arrested in the industry. Yeah, people responsible for people's deaths. You know, sacrifices, things of that nature. Shit So somebody's name could be Kepner, last name, okay. People being caught up for what they've done in the past, okay, or paying for what they've done in the past. Aaliyah's popping up. Right next to me. Emperor. Jimi Hendrix is appearing now, okay. And people from the 27 Club. The dead in Christ will rise first, is what I'm hearing. Now that means different things, right? Depending on what the situation is, okay? But I feel like people that passed away that were believers, look, I said Aaliyah was standing over here, right? Empress. She was absolutely an Empress energy, okay? Six of Pentacles. Sacrifice. Sacrifice for somebody else's fame, for somebody else to go to the top. So these are famous people that sacrifice other famous people. Sam Cooke. Wow. So I'm getting a lot of celebrities, deceased celebrities coming through a portal. Yeah, they're literally crowding around me right now with smiles on their faces. They're not speaking. I'm just, they're just looking at me. Ace of Pentacles. So there could be some readers that start to do readings on celebrities' deaths, how they passed away. Okay. They are also assisting, okay, from the spiritual realm. Justice-wise, okay. So some of you guys are going to be giving these passed over celebrities, you're going to be speaking for them, okay? They're going to be speaking through you. Uh-oh. Clone celebrities? Okay. So there's some celebrities that have disappeared, okay, that are thought to still be alive, and those are not those are not them. Yeah, we're talking about actual cloning here. Yeah, they're not them. Okay, be careful of handlers now. Okay, some of y'all about to bust into the industry now. Okay, be careful of handlers. All right, smiling faces and wanting to be overly helpful, and I can do this for you, and I can do that for you, that kind of like they want to be your God. God can do this for me. I don't need all this, just too eager, too eager. 3 of Cups. Okay, you could be celebrating something with a group of people. Okay, this could be a soul tribe too. Oh, this is a wedding. Could be a reception, something like that. Okay, it could be a small, confirmation. It could be a small invitation only type thing. Well, a wedding is invitation only, right? But something's gonna be smaller than that. Maybe, the people that are hating on the shit won't be there. Okay, they won't be there. They won't be invited. Won't even be thought of. Okay, and those of you that are readers that have been discriminated against, okay, demonized, you're getting justice. You're getting justice. Okay, and there's some faulty judges, attorneys, lawyers, Medea. Some lawyers being exposed, King of Pentacles. There's happiness right here, okay? And some people sad because they're not a part of it, but they're hating on it though. It's like they want to be a part of it and still hate. They want to be able to be there in the building and hate on whatever's going on. Like, the fuck out. You're not allowed. King of Swords. Yeah, and somebody's gonna. So your person could usually, right? Usually. And, hey, no offense, right? We've all been pushovers before, right? Unbeknownst to us or otherwise. But somebody's not a pushover anymore if they were. Somebody could have used to take care of everybody, with their money, that they worked hard to earn. Just because somebody is in the industry or somebody is very much well known does not mean that they're responsible to take care of everybody that is maybe lower than them in life. And I don't mean lower as in they're better than them. I mean lower as in like a financial bracket, right? Or popularity, okay, career. Somebody got a cocaine habit. Yeah, I'm hearing somebody keep doing that. Yeah, somebody got a cocaine habit. 6 of Wands, 4 of Swords, got the honeymoon and everything. Dang, this is gonna be, man, congratulations, whoever that is. 3 of Swords, I'm telling you, it's gonna break motherfuckers' hearts, okay? People gonna be bitter, mad, angry, and give you all manners of hate. But like I said, I don't mind. You ain't doing something right if you ain't got haters in the background. That's also a test for the two of you, right? Are you going to give a damn about what people say about your life, or are you going to do what God said that you can do? I mean, why would you care about what anybody else says if God says yes? If God says yes to me, and I'm going to be like this to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. If you got a problem with it, it's my pleasure. Two of Pentacles. Hermit in the reverse. Somebody does not want to take responsibility for somebody being not alive anymore. 5 of Cups. And they're responsible for it. 6 of Swords. They try to sneak off with it. With the information and with whoever's money they stole. Land they stole. And try to split it up, divvy it up with all of the people that it was never meant for. So take it away from the person, keep it a secret from the person that it actually belongs to, and divvy it up between relatives that all hate this person that it actually belongs to, while they sit there and slander them and try to put them in this energy and have the whole world against them. Luckily, this person doesn't give a shit about what the world thinks, huh? King of Wands, the Moon. Who's this? Two of Wands. So there's a King of Wands out here, Leo. Could be Pisces. Could be Leo with Pisces in their chart. Pisces with Leo in their chart. Person's an Emperor. Okay. This person's coming out of hermit mode. Kind of coming out of a resting period, a period of rest. Okay, maybe a period of disappointment, some type of disappointment that they experienced. You know, exposures going on. Somebody found out that, you know, people around them was not people that they should have around them. But this Empress is. But this Empress is. So somebody's going towards their Empress, looking directly right at them. They're doing it in secret, okay? Damn, the way they look at you. Shit, you can get pregnant just from how they're looking at you right here. So both of you guys are coming out of hermit mode at the same time. Communication. Secret communication, okay? You guys are communicating in the 5D, okay? This is also you guys, you know, keeping your relationship private, you know? You know, until it's time, you know, for people to know that. Empress. Privacy, Four of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Somebody could be a lord or a duke. They still have lords and dukes, don't they? I think so. So somebody's from like a royal family. I mean, the two of you are absolutely. I'm talking. There's somebody else. This could be somebody that's in attendance of something. Maybe somebody can have a celebrity can have a friend that's a lord or a duke or something like that, a duchess. The World. Something's going to be announced on the world stage, just like you know, the Trump is you know, like in a kingdom or something, right? You know, they're going and everybody pays attention, and then you know the red carpet's rolled out, and you know there's a ceremony going on at the top, you know. Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Fool. Yeah, and trying to watch your every move. Trying to watch your every move. Okay, somebody could even be trying to, man, if you locked up in jail, boy, you really got your screws loose, your wires crossed. Somebody's trying to stalk you from jail, from being incarcerated, stalking your love life, or they're talking to somebody on the outside, asking about what's going on with, like, somebody is up your ass, and not in the way that you would like. You know, if you like that kind of thing. Reader. Oh, this person could be watching you from jail, or watching a reader from jail. The Nine of Wands. Four of Cups sideways. The Knight of Swords. Somebody could be military. Okay, somebody could have went from the military to the police force. Somebody could be military police. Somebody could be CID. It's been a minute since I've lived on the military base, but I believe that's what it's called, CID. It's like internal investigations or something like that for the military. California is significant. There's some famous people watching a reader. So you can get an influx of celebrity clients if you don't, I mean, if you don't have as specific. Somebody has a celebrity client, but somebody's gonna get like an influx. Somebody thinks that there's a shot or a chance to uh, uh, mm, don't even matter because they don't even have the balls to approach you. Yeah, it's like they want to, but they don't have the balls to. You know, I mean, a person doing a whole bunch of secret shit behind the scenes and then finds out that you know about it. How can they approach you? How can they approach you? With their cowardly ass. All right, what's the time? 1-on-1? All right. Let's look at this right quick. New York, significant. Syracuse. Brooklyn, okay. Do they even still have that? Marcy Projects? Cabrini Green could be significant. I know that's gone. Okay. So Chicago could be significant. All right, let's see what comes under here. Fake apology. Don't fall for it. Intimacy. I told you somebody want to do it one last time. Can we put one last time? Can we do so and so one last time? I wouldn't touch this motherfucker with a 10-foot pole. You hear me? I'm talking to you. When I say I wouldn't, I'm talking about if I was you, I would not touch this motherfucker with a 10-foot pole. Okay? I wouldn't even look at him. Okay, it might jump on you. You get Somebody could have to go back to California for something. Okay, so daydreaming's over. Okay, so somebody's about to come towards you. Like somebody's tired of daydreaming. Okay, fake friends. Fake apologies for some fake ass friends. These are not your friends. Okay, they never were your friends. You know, go back on the memories over the years. Okay, they were always against you. Somebody's sister or brother was humping on their potential options behind their back over the years. That's why things never worked out with them, or you know, somebody would just, you know, people would just disappear. Or I'm telling you, I know what that feels like, boy. It's my damn sister used to do that shit. Every potential person that I liked and I told her about, oh, she went and fucked them right after. Went and fucked them right after and wanted me to know about it. Like, this man, hating ass bitch. Hating ass bitch. Drowning. Lust. Okay, train to go. Antisocial. So somebody will sleep with anything, anyone. Okay, somebody does not have any standards. Blocked. Okay, somebody, I'm seeing somebody get rid of something. This could be a body and a body of water. Antisocial. Look what it says on the back of the card. Oh my God. So I just said I saw a body, right? It was being taken out on a boat in the middle of the night. Somebody was taking a body out on a boat and getting rid of it in a body of water. Okay. Antisocial. And then it says what lies beneath. So this was never supposed to be talked about again. whatever this was that happened. Somebody being unalived. Could be in like a lake or the ocean. You know, I know the mob used to do that. They put you in a block of concrete and toss you in the ocean. Nobody never finds you. They got fish food for real. Like, a drum could be significant. You know, like those gallon or however many gallon drums, like full of like acid or something like that. Bad choices in the reverse. Salty. Oh my God, why? Somebody smoked some bath salts? Yeah, so it's like turning their brain into mush. Like, I don't. This could be methamphetamines as well. Exhausted and tired of the drama. Okay, so even the drama starters are tired of the drama. Okay. Keeping a promise, investigation, masculine energy, and clingy. Chaos, tantric sex, hopeful, established, already know the T, waves. So somebody fucked their way to the top. Yeah, so they can't hold that. They can't keep that. You know, that's what got them there. That's all they have to offer. So eventually that it wears off. You know what I'm saying? It becomes non-effective. Okay, you know, when you're used up by everybody, you know, passed around like a chalice with everybody's lips on it. Like, you know, you kind of lose your elasticity. You know, if you get what I mean. You know, kind of. How loose is your goose? How funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose? Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Somebody can have bad body odor. Off pH balance. Soulmate. Okay. Intimacy with your soulmate. Okay. Transformation. The Grim Reaper. Okay. That'd be the death card. Soulmate, intimacy, transformation. So you guys are about to spend some time together. Okay. Pretty soon. All right. Just touch me. See how bad she wanna meet these stars. West side, everybody ball. All right, Future. Page of Wands. Boy, that Page of Wands, Page of Wands. Okay, so somebody's signing a contract. It's a divine contract. Yeah, there's no blood on it, so. Nine of Cups. Oh. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so this is like a TV series or something like that? With like multiple seasons? Somebody could get picked up for like a pilot or something like that, and can end up having like 9 or more seasons to it. The Empress. What? Somebody wants you. Somebody out there who's an Empress energy, okay, man or woman. Somebody that's watching you right now. They want you. They want you to be in a series. That came out a couple days ago, I believe so. Wheel of Fortune. It's destiny. Somebody finna be acting on TV. Page of Swords, the Hermit, King of Wands. Somebody has stage presence. Okay, Knight of Cups. You could play a love interest in a series. Ace of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. King of Swords. Knight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of... For some of you guys, it could be like a crime series or something like that. Investigative type of thing, you know, kind of like CSI or something like that. Somebody's about to take off, man. For some of y'all, could be, you know, something that you've been shooting towards, right? For others of you, you haven't been to acting school. Okay, you might have not been planning to, you know, pursue acting. Like somebody could fall into acting and not even been planning to pursue it and be phenomenal at it. Somebody's a natural. Why? Because they've been through so many things in their life. That's why they're a natural. Okay, and they're themselves. They've been through all the things they've been through and they're still themselves. Somebody's perfect. Okay, those are those actors like Denzel, okay, Viola Davis, you know what I'm saying, Debbie Allen, Felicia Rashad, like those are those type of actors and actresses. That's why they're the best, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Wow, man, this shit I'm seeing. Seven of Swords. Somebody could also get picked up for like, it's given like Marvel. It's given like Marvel, okay? King of Swords, like, you know, y'all know what Marvel is. Iron Man, you know, and all the rest of them, okay? I ain't gonna go through the list. Yeah, like somebody could be the next Avenger. I don't know, okay? The Fool. I'm so serious, that's what I'm seeing. Ten of Swords. Knight of Swords, Four of Cups. You don't care about that. Ten of Wands. Somebody's trying to transfer some type of burden to another person. Kind of like before they take a leap off a cliff. They're kind of trying to like throw this burden on their back so that they can't. Kind of like so they fall to their death. Somebody's trying to come up behind somebody before they take a leap and throw this fucking weight on them. You know, or push them off the cliff. I'm telling you, they come, you, if you ain't with me, you can't be with nobody. You know, I kill you, I'll kill both of us before I let that happen. Well, it's gonna be you and you alone, whoever that is. You and you alone. Six of Cups in the reverse. Somebody that you turned your back on, left in the past. Somebody that's a thief. Ace of Wands. Justice. Seven of Pentacles. There's a judge that's thinking of somebody sexually. The Star. Two of Wands. There's a judge that's thinking of some of you sexually. A corrupt judge. It's like they hate you, they despise you, but then they sexually or I don't get that. I just don't get it. The Hermit, like how a person that apparently doesn't like somebody can even get aroused for, you know what I'm saying, to deal with a person. Like it's psychotic. It's psychopathic. Page of Swords. Temperance. So this is the Divine Masculine, a Leo. So your person, for some of you, yeah, this is your person. Somebody's trailing this person or trying to trail this person. Somebody's following you, trying to keep track of you. I'm telling you, somebody got flying monkeys out here. Them birds. Trying to report back to them, to tell them what you're doing. But like I said, you're keeping what you're doing in secret, okay? Keeping it close to your chest. Your feelings, your emotions, okay? Because they're for someone that you want to give them to, okay? A temperance angel. You see somebody as an angel, okay? Because they are. And so are you. Ten of Cups. Y'all meant to have a family, children together, all that. All right, let's wrap it up. Temperance, Sagittarius, that's... Somebody's tripping about somebody else experiencing somebody's penis. The Moon. Somebody's passions. Somebody's... So the dick must be fired. Okay. That divine thing. Four of Wands. Oh, they're mad. They're mad. They're thinking about you. Oh my God, why? Yeah, I feel like the both of you guys are gonna be like obsessed with each other, but like in the best ways possible, right? In the best ways possible. I feel like y'all gonna be obsessed with each other, like all over each other, like you know, like regular couples may have sex like maybe twice a week. I think I don't know. I wouldn't know, but maybe like twice a week, three days a week, maybe. Y'all gonna be like maybe 3 times a day. You know, or you know, depending on what you got going on for the day, like you're just gonna find excuses to be with each other. You know, you be at in an event, and you know, you look at your person, and you be like, come with me right quick. Let's see. Don't you gotta go to the bathroom? I gotta go to the bathroom. Come on, let's go to the bathroom. You know, like, okay. Queen of Wands. All right, last few. Justice. Oh, and it's what you want too. If you're the feminine, you know, you wondering about, you know, your man's parts, if they got everything you need or want. Okay, yes, they do. Four of Cups. You will not be not satisfied. Okay. Somebody could have showed up lacking in the past. God heard your prayers. He knows exactly what you want. He heard all of your prayers. And if you anything like me, I describe what I want down to the T. The inner and the outer. Okay? He said, be descriptive. What do you want? Okay? So if you're praying for somebody that's going to love you, you know, through and through. Okay? Somebody who got a nice body. Okay? Somebody who got a horse dick. Okay? That's what you're getting. That's what you asked for. That's what you're getting. We grown, we human. I mean, let's not act like it doesn't matter, because it does. Okay. Yeah, I mean, to me anyway. I mean, shit, I don't want no little Peter Weeder, the magician. Four of Cups. Yeah, exactly. Somebody can't manifest. They can't manifest. They're not secure with what's being offered to them. It's not enough. Eight of Wands. So somebody's been demoted. They've been. So they may have been used to living like at a higher side of life, you know, a more luxurious side of life, and now they're at the bottom. You know, they acted like different people that experience other parts of life. They acted like they were too good for. You know, oh, that'll never be me. And then they have their nose turned up at these people, right? Ew, a homeless person? Ew. Like, ew. You know what I'm saying? Like, just ignorant and just an asshole, a douchebag. Okay. You know, excuse the terminology, but I mean, shit. That's what it is. Shit. I remember one of my exes got pissed off because I gave a homeless man my fries. We just came out the drive-thru of Burger King. Both got meals of our own. You know what I'm saying? I gave the homeless man waiting outside of Burger King at the drive-thru. I gave him my whole, large fry or whatever. Oh, this motherfucker got pissed off. Pissed. I just could not understand that. I'm like, you got a large fry too. We can share that one. He wasn't mad that we were sharing fries. He was mad that I gave to a homeless person. But next time I did it, he was gung-ho for it. You know what I'm saying? Some dude was freezing in the wintertime, and I brought him one of our comforters that we had here, and I brought him one of my big ass puff coats that I used to have, like that was like hot. You know, one of the coats you wear that no matter how cold it is outside, you sweat. You know, I gave him that coat. I think like a couple pairs of pants or some socks and stuff like, and he was gung ho, all gung ho for it. But the fry thing was an issue. So it had to be something that served his self-interest, right? That I wasn't even really like seeing at the time. Queen of Cups in reverse. The Lovers. Yeah, and y'all pray for those homeless people that's out for winter time. Okay, pray for those people who do not have, a roof over their head or clean and warm clothes to wear. Right, like they don't have like just when you come across people like that, pray for them anyway. I mean, I do. I mean, it's just my nature. Like I do, I have to. Like I won't feel right. I feel like I didn't do my job or I missed, something. Right. I was sent in this area. I was meant to see this person. Right. There's no such thing as coincidence. So whoever I come across throughout the day, I'm meant to. Right. You're meant to. Okay. So whether it doesn't always have to be money that you help somebody with. Right. Pray for them. You're a freaking chosen one. You're one of the 144,000. Your prayers, God moves all the other prayers out the way when he hears you pray. You get first ordinance. First. God hear you calling. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me. What's up? Full attention. And it's because of your relationship. Okay? Yeah, people are jealous because of that. Why are you jealous of something that you didn't put in the work to do yourself? You don't put in to have a relationship with the Most High, so why are you jealous about somebody else's relationship with the Most High? You don't even acknowledge his existence. And this is his green earth that you're walking on. He's the reason you got the ability to get out of bed in the morning. Why am I talking like that? In the morning. Get out of bed in the morning. Like, damn, people take the little things so much for granted. And then when you don't have them no more, oh, it's poor me. Poor me. Why is this happening to me? Maybe because you don't respect anything. Maybe because you feel so entitled as if, everything belongs to you or everything's supposed to be your way. Don't nobody got to bend to your will. The Empress. And I'm going to leave it there. 7 of Cups. Seven of Cups, 3 of Swords, the Sun, High Priestess, Knight of Pentacles. The Empress, 3 Cups. Did I say that already? I think so. Okay, so the 7 of Cups plus the 3 of Cups, that equals 10 of Cups. Somebody got a hating ass uncle who could be close in age to them like a brother or a sister, okay? You could have grown up in the same house as this uncle or auntie. Especially if you're LGBTQ, okay? I'm hearing an uncle talk shit about their gay nephew or niece to like in front of the family, like degrading them. Yeah, now the same one that they were degrading and thought that would never be shit is even above them. Oh, so they're bitter. Oh, big bitter, big bitter. Somebody's uncle could their name start with a G, a B, T, K, Z, J, R. Yeah, so somebody's going places for help and they're being rejected. Okay. So somebody has betrayed everybody that they've come into contact with. So now they're trying to go back and ask those people for help and they're getting the door slammed in their face. Somebody could be out here with a baby on their own, okay, like not having a place to live. Somebody that's out here doing some wicked, evil shit behind the scenes. They didn't care about their baby then, and that sucks, right, for the child. But I mean, if the parent don't care, then who will? Who does? Also, if you're an intuitive or if you're this high priestess energy, something that you've been doing for a while or a long time is about to, uh, it's about to produce. It's about to produce like you've never seen it produce before. Okay, you might even be able to like, sit back and kick your feet up for a while. Yeah, like something's been built up to the point where it replenishes on its own. Okay, yeah, it replenishes on its own. That can be anything. Somebody stutters real bad. Okay. Yeah, and divine feminine, you have a celebration. This is like, I don't know. This could be a party. This could be a show. Again with the plus one. Okay, somebody's gonna be a plus one to their person. Okay, I don't know what you're attending or where you're going, but usually plus ones are, for big events. You know, all white. Maybe it's an all white party. Okay, it could be anything. All right, it could be anything. But whatever it is, it's going to transform your life. Okay, so you're going to get some type of exposure. Yeah, it's like two people walk in the room together and heads turn. Yeah, and I mean like obnoxiously. Like, when somebody stares at you and they don't care that you see that they're staring at you. Kind of like that. Okay, but I feel like they're going to be staring at you, Empress. Okay? Like your person's already known in whatever circle this is. Okay? Spotlight's going to be on you. And your person's going to let you shine. Whoever this is. I love this person. Who is this? Your person's going to let you shine. They want you to shine. Okay? They're not like your past people, man or women, that are jealous of you, that do not want, you know what I'm saying, you to shine your light. This one wants you to shine your light. Very much. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. I'm tired. I have to go. Whew. That reading was long. Damn near 2 hours. All right, but... Oh, hour and a half. Not so much. That's the reading. If y'all want to donate to the channel, book a personal info below the video. All right, click more and it'll be in there. Spiritual hygiene. Stay on that, right? Keep your energy, your space clear. All right, and pay attention to what you feel, hear, and see. All right? All right. My babies. I love y'all. Holla at y'all later. Okay? Y'all know I pray for y'all every day. All right? So, do your thing. All right? Congratulations to whoever it belongs to. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Oh, by the way, something is very biblical. Okay? Something's very biblical. See that? Yeah, the Seal of Solomon. Also, people call it Star of David. Yeah, something's biblical. Okay, so something goes all the way back. All the way back. All right, you're an ancient soul. You're not a brand new baby soul. You're ancient. You and your person. All right, you've been here plenty of times before. All right, I'm out. I love y'all. Holla at y'all later. Peace.